And welcome once again. This is Big Red back to you, another unboxing. So, some of you may have heard of the D&D Mayhem series. If a lot of you don't know what that is, it's not D&D like checking dice. It's actually a nice little card game. The first expansion is the one we have here in front of you. We have 4 of the characters and everything. Now, I will admit right up front, before we even get started, I'm very ignorant when it comes to like what classes these are. I mean, we may have like the rogue, the barbarian, the wizard, cleric, whatever this guy is. So I'm gonna go level 1 and be like, that's a knight, that's a wizard, that's an ogre, and this is a rogue. So that's what I'm pretty much going to do. So bear with me, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun, trust me. So this was the first expansion. It was really nice. It came with 4 different packs, even though these look the exact same. Some of the cards might have got shifted over. Yeah, there we are. So it came with 4 decks, came with a nice little thing like this, and it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun, they decided to give us a second expansion. That was this one. This is the expansion pack. This is the this is Transformer, and let's see. Does it tell us what we have? 2 heroes. Because I just feel real ignorant whenever it comes to like the names. But anyways, we have this guy that does really cool stuff, and this werewolf chick. Anyways, so that was expansion pack number 2. So how are they going to top expansion pack 1 and 2? I'll tell you how. By giving us expansion pack 3, the biggest, baddest expansion pack ever. Now, full disclosure, I have got to play this. I've got to really try this, and one of my buddies, he picked it up. We tried it at the shop. It was great. We loved it. Loved everything about this. This was such a good one. Honestly, I don't know if I ever go back to the first and second one, but you got to have them all when you have them all. So, without further ado, I'm going to take a really in-depth look at this box with you, some of the contents with it. So, if you're just wanting a quick unboxing, boom, there you go. This is your quick unboxing. This is a picture of the back of the box. It'll tell you everything in it. If you're looking for the more in-depth, how does it feel, how does it look kind of feature, stick around with me. We're going to take a look. So, in this set, we have a lot of really cool things. So, got the octopus guy. I'm not sure what his name is. We have a mimic. I know that one. We have a dragon. We have an owlbear. We have one of them eye gorger things. And we have a gelatinous cube. A very cute gelatinous cube. So, let's actually get into this box and stop just talking about the box. Alright, first we'll get our handy dandy box cutter. And we will try our best to do the least amount of damage to this box, because I actually like it, and I like to keep my stuff real nice and clean. But we're not going to be a surgeon here. We just want enough to get in there and get opening this, shall we? Alright. That new plastic smell. Alright, this is the first look of the unboxing. Alright, first off, the lid to this box actually feels pretty good. The lid's really nice and sturdy. So, I like that. Alright, so, Monster Madness and how to play. This right here is just going to be your manual, how to play, some of the new rule changes that they come up with. Probably one of my favorite rule change is that whenever you die, you become a spirit. And every time it becomes your turn, you can ping somebody for 1 as long as it's not lethal. We can scare people, we can't kill people. This is the big thing. And also, if you're in a pod bigger than 4, you can only attack the people to the right and left of you. Why is this a good thing? Why is it where we can't target? Because sometimes we get people in our play group that maybe we don't like as much as the rest of them, and everybody targets that person. And so they're out before they even get the first turn. This is why we do this. Alright, so outside of that, and that's what this right here is talking about, the Vengeful Ghost, the time zone, which is very, very nice. Okay, so first off, we have our Blorp, our Delilah Death Ray, and our Mimic. So it looks like it comes with a couple heart pieces. So far, the look of it, the hearts honestly looks like they're sticker on cardboard. At least mine too. It's Not bad. Maybe it's just that side, because this right here looked like it was about, but it might just be the impressions on it. Oh, it actually has like a back. I didn't notice that. So like your images on the back here are reversed. So you have the faces of your guys, and then back here, and these right here just pop straight out, and we're going to do that here in just a little bit. But we're wanting to take a full look first. We want to get actually into the box. Then we have Lord Cinderpuff, Hoots Magoots, and Dr. Tentaculias. I'm going to say that I did that correctly. More hearts, and then it has our face punch-outs. I wish the punch-outs were a little bit bigger, but I fully understand why. It wouldn't fit on the card then. I also like the fact that they gave us some of these for our old ones. Of course, they'd have to, because that's the thing. And they gave us some new face punch-outs just in case we've lost our old ones, which is very, very nice and thoughtful. And then we have like the back side. So if you ever wanted to know what the back of this guy's head looks like, we have that right here for you today on this channel. Here we are, Jihara, Minsk, and Boo, and Leah. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that's cool. This is probably my favorite dude. Like, out of the second expansion, like, I like Minsk. Okay. So these are our little cutouts. We'll sit off to the side there. Then they give us a nice little box. From my understanding is once this box is up and ready to be on display, our tokens will be put in here. Our little head pieces, and I'm guessing that's why they put this on there. It's just kind of like a hint to be like, hey, throw your pieces in this box. Honestly, when I first saw this, I was like, how do they expect to shove a whole deck in there? Maybe it's like a to-go deck or something. I wasn't sure, but now I am sure. They have this very large cardboard cutout, I guess, for this display. Honestly, this piece that I assume is supposed to be trash is actually pretty sturdy, but I guess that's supposed to keep the box from going down on itself. So what you'll see here is this little tray. We're going to pop it out, make sure we don't have anything in here, because every now and then they'll sneak something like that in there. Just a little plastic tray. It's a little thicker than regular plastic, which is good, and it looks like it's been recycled, so okay, that's cool. The box seems to be pretty sturdy. I like the little designs that they have on the side there, and it's got a little bit of everybody in here, so that's cool. So, okay, we'll set our box off to the side for a second. We're going to take a look at our new decks. And I'm sure some of you, if you're watching this, you've probably seen some of the old decks, so I won't bother going over those. If you guys want me to go over those, I'd be glad to. Just let me know down in the comment section below if you want a review of the first expansion and the second expansion. So, okay, and you might notice like some of these cards don't have the faces on them. That's because these two cards are very special. They actually, you pull them off from the side. This will tell you what the card does, and this will be your little life counter. Your life total starts at 10. You can't go above 10. Once you hit 0, game's over for you. Or at least that's how it used to be. Once it hits 0, you turn into a little ghosty now, which is really cool. Each character has a special set of divine powers. Each one is special in its own way. Some of these, after playing with it, I found that the power level had definitely gone up in this newest expansion. Some of the things like being able to shield and draw, we have some of those, but shield and deal damage is nice. There's a few pieces that I've found. There's like, 2 and an extra, which is nice. The octopus head lady person, she's really nice because she can be like, alright, I'm going to draw a card, deal the damage, and do all this other crazy stuff that I really like. It's not a trap. Clearly is a trap. I really like Defense Mirror. I thought Defense Mirror was really good. So, that's just the first deck. That's the Mimic deck. I won't go over too much crazy stuff. Peaceful sleep. Peaceful little sleepy dragon. But the card stock seems good. As far as card stock goes, I'm not going to fancy word it or anything. But we did get to play, and we really enjoyed it. Especially some of these. I mean, look at this one. This one is Murders and Acquisitions. Each player must deal a damage, gain a heart, or draw a card, starting with you, and go right. You repeat all the choices. That is bonkers, because most of the people's going to probably draw cards, and you're going to draw a ton of cards. And even if you don't, it's like, all right, everyone deals one to every person, then you get to deal like 5 extra damage. So it was really good. Discard your hand and deal damage equal to the number of cards discarded. Maximum of damage is 5, so that's just like 5 damage. Boom. Damage all opponents. 2 damage one opponent. Then 1 damage a different opponent. Some of these are just like pretty nasty. I do like the gray on the dragon card. Let me put these back on top. That way, just kind of keeping them in order here. Which we're going to throw all of them in this box here in just a second. And you'll get to see a nice good look. The gelatinous cube. I do have to say, as far as cuteness goes, the gelatinous cubes has feelings too. Cleric a la slime. I like this because, like, you have like the wizard. Some of these spells you just have like, oh, there's the shield. We know where that came from. Sugar Rush. It's like your first gen of characters all got eaten up by the gelatinous cube. And I like how like the elf is stuck in there sometimes. And former friends, the little elf died. That's really cute. That poor little elf. Yeah, I really like this game. We, ever since we started playing it at the shop, like that right there, like draw a card, the other life, take an extra. I've really enjoyed it, and it's really good. We play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and just to have like a little mini game of this in between some of the rounds of Magic is really nice to have around. Especially because Magic can get heated sometimes, or sometimes you just get burned out a little bit, and you need that little break in between, you know, just to kind of refresh things, get everybody back in the good mood settings. And this is a game for it. It doesn't take long at all to learn. Whenever I first picked this game up, it took me, I guarantee, no longer than about 3 minutes of just watching it be played. And I was like, oh my god, this game is so easy. It's fun to pick up. And I mean, within minutes, I was teaching people how to play. It's just such a simple and fun game. I highly recommend everybody picking it up. And if you're down and you're depressed and everything, use this chick, because Praise Me is a wonderful thing. You draw 3 cards, then each opponent can choose to praise your greatness. And if they don't, they take damage. So that's kind of nice too. So most people are led to praise you and give you compliments. Makes you feel better about yourself. Hoots Magoots is probably my favorite one. Honestly, I thought Mimic was going to be my favorite one. And then after getting to play Hoots Magoots and the art and the style, I was like, wow. I was like, this is awesome. So I just had to get in Owlbear Boogie. Each player may do a little dance and then draw a card. You and each player, you draw a card for each player who dance. I think that's awesome. Alright, so now that we've went over all of our little decks, it's time to break them in. So, let's go over first. We want our first ones to be in the front, maybe. Yeah, and expansions go back. I think that's what we want. So we'll start here and here. So we need Lila. Who do we want to be first? I'm probably going to pick this guy first. So this just pops out real nice and easy. I say that and then watch me just like struggle with this thing beyond comprehension. It's just like this thing was made to make me into a liar. Alright, they just pop down in there real nice. And I assume your box is for right here. So who do we want next? We'll get Leah next. She'll go in behind. I try to keep some of this on camera, but some of it I just kind of have to hop off camera and do. I don't know how thick these decks actually are once you get them in here. So let's pop out some of these. I'm doing some off-camera stuff here. I hope you'll forgive me. So that's that one. That's the wizard. Here we go. Alright, so we got our first expansion here. We're just kind of separating everything. Okay, so this goes there, I guess. Or maybe it's supposed to be kind of tight like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I think it's supposed to be tight like that. So, okay, cool. That's how we'll do it then. And then we'll pop this off. And I'm sure if it's not, we can always adjust it. We'll get it to where it needs to be. So that goes there, I assume. Yeah, I mean, I guess the decks aren't that big. I mean, maybe I was just kind of exaggerating, like, oh, they're so huge. If I had $1 for every time I heard that. I mean, I wouldn't be rich or anything, but I mean, maybe I'd have $1. I could afford that Twinkie I've been saving up for. You know, make a down payment. Walmart doesn't take Goodwill whenever it comes to that stuff. Goodness. Has anyone else been sick? Is it just me? Am I dying? Am I the only one being sick here? Okay, expansion pack. Here we are. So we're not an expansion pack yet. I still got one more of the old guys, but gotta have all these in there. Pre-hints. I mean, they're fitting in. They're kind of nice. I mean, they're not super tight or anything, so I guess I can't really complain too bad. I guess to me it just kind of looked like it was going to be uber tight. Where's the expansion packs? Here we are. Let's get these things back out of here. I really like that they did the box. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, but I'm glad it happened now because that's just easier to pack everything, and it's just nicer. I do have to say, to have a nice little box like this, this just seems more professional and more big game, if that makes any sense, I guess. Put that in there. For those of you that are still kind of kicking it with me and watching this, you're awesome, by the way. Just want to say that up front. I do enjoy doing these little videos. Whether or not anyone else enjoys watching me do it, it just kind of kills time for me, and I just enjoy it. What can I say? Do what you enjoy in life. Put some hoots magoots in there. I do like me some hoots magoots. I'm trying to do them in order of like favorite to least as far as expansion goes. So like hoots is my boy or my girl or whatever it is. I don't judge. Did I already do hoots magoots? I don't know. This one right here. This was Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. Or I think. Did I? No? Okay. I skipped one. Hold on. It's behind there. That's what I thought. There we go. Now we're back on track. I do have to say, like, the gelatinous cube, like, playing it. Oh, man, that felt good. Like, gelatinous cube was the bomb. There's a defender in gelatinous cube that says when it dies, deal 2 damage to anything, and it shields for 3, which is amazing. I would expect something like that to shield for 2, not 3, and then just because it's awesome like that, I was like, wow. Let's see, did I get the cue? Or did I get her? Let's see, hoots magoots. The blorb, you're supposed to be behind. I did it again, didn't I? Hey there, Delilah. I'll get this thing right in a minute, everyone. Alright, let's see. And dragon. Pop this thing out. So you're literally getting to see this in live. Like, I don't have video editing software like a lot of people do, where they can just be like, all right, let's put this together, and then off they go. Then it's all together and pretty and fancy. Like, you're getting to see all the frustration, all the aggravation, all of it come together. I've missed a spot somewhere, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, this is fine. I think it's just where I'm getting close to the end. I'm like, hey, there's a slot that's not filled yet, and there shouldn't be a slot there. It's like, yes, it's fine. We know. Put that there. And last and not least, that one, I guess the last one's supposed to have that little bit of room. And this right here is for your tokens. Yeah, because that back spot back there, that doesn't look, yeah, your tokens are just like, I think I may have stuck this in backwards. Because I just feel like the tokens ought to be back there and backwards. I don't know, we'll stick it up front anyway. Yeah, if I'm changing, I can change it later. Alright, now let's pop these little things out. Hey, hon.
Do you want your nuggets in the refrigerator?
Yeah, that'll be fine. So just pop these little hearts out. This little bitty cardboard hearts, which I really liked the box. I thought this was great. I was expecting something. But it works and gets the job done. And once that is done, this is now trash. This has no use here. Alright. Alright, good night, sweetie. That was my wife. She's going to bed. It's a little early. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this, but that's when all the good things happen. And it allows me to show my tiredness to ramble, which is conveniently what I need to do in this video because I have no music in the background. So rambling and getting to talk to you guys helps me make the time pass. So that way I can get everything done that I need to get done in this video and it not seem totally boring. Now granted, with that being said, you are watching me cardboard out of cardboard. So as entertaining as that is compared to popping bubble wrap, this is what we're doing now. Alright. Almost there. One more sheet. Well, I say one more sheet, but technically I still got 2 more sheets. Something like that. Well, I've got the expansions. You know, expansions have their own thing that they're doing. So, okay, that's trash. This right here will save because you never know what we might need that for. Same thing for the first expansion box. We'll just put it up. Actually, this might even fit in that little slot, maybe. It's tight, but probably could. But first we need to get our little pieces out of here. So I actually like this little thing, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop out these hearts and we're going to use this for our extra person sheet because let's see, yeah, this will fit our extra person sheet fine because our new sheet came with these, so I don't want 2 of this person just kind of popping around. So we're just going to see if we can pop the faces back in here, and then we can leave the broken hearts and stuff out for the other thing. And honestly, you really don't need that many broken hearts. In most of the games that I've played, your heart thing never really goes above having 2 pieces because they always kill one or the other piece. Let's see, and I think the rest of these are just hearts. So we can just pop all those out real quick. Alright, and then this is trash. El Trasho. Okay. Get that in there. It's really nice of them to gives us all these pieces. Alright, we're missing, there we are. I think that is it. We have our 3 from our original, plus this one, expansion pack 2. Alright, so we can stick this and this, maybe. Excuse me. Stick our little expansion in there. Oh, excuse me. Don't ever get sick, everyone. Getting sick is rough. Okay, so that's going to be a little tough, but I don't really want to throw it away. So we're just going to put all this stuff up from here. This is our little box. And let's have all of our little stuff just kind of numb. I think I just dumped out like half of them that I stuck in. So, like I said, guys, I mean, honestly, these are here just for show. You can use the little heart, you can use a dice, you can really use anything you want to keep track of where you are on your thing. And then that goes right there. And there you have it. You have your whole little setup. The more I think about it, the more I think it should look just like this, where your D&D thing is in the back, facing forward, and all these guys are facing forward. Which, I mean, I could turn just like around like that and fix that, but that really just determines on like how bad is your OCD. For me, it's not that bad, so I might fix it later. But all in all, that's it. That is your D&D Monster Mayhem package and everything therefore therein, which is awesome. Pick it up, buy it, love it, try it. I think you guys will really like this. Guys, that's it for now. We've got some boxes of the mystery set coming out here in a couple weeks, so be looking forward to those. I know that people probably already have them online, but everyone's box is different, so check them out. Guys, I really appreciate you for watching this, and we'll see you next time.